Hey, my name's Matt Frugé, and I want to welcome you to our channel. Just want to take a minute to kind of explain my story and what SquareDash is and the content that we're releasing here, why we're doing it. So in 2010, I started a roofing business because I thought I was smarter than every other roofing company owner that I had worked for at that point. I thought I could out-hustle all of the other roofing contractors in Dallas, but I didn't realize the biggest problem in the roofing business couldn't be solved with hard work or big brain. And the biggest problem in our business is the way roofing companies do business as it relates to insurance claims. Now, I had experience selling all kinds of things before I got into roofing. You may have seen full-page ads in either Field & Stream or Guns & Ammo or the VFW magazines selling rare coins or silver dollars. Well, they all lead back to a call center in Beaumont, Texas, where I grew up, and I was one of the guys on the other end of those ads. And long story short, I learned how to sell a quarter for $1. And I sold a ton of gold and silver, but I didn't feel good about it. So I quit in 2008, and I ended up moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area where I didn't know a soul, and ended up responding to an ad for a roofing company, and that's where everything changed for me. After a storm, I'd drive around, offer a free roof inspection, and if they needed it, I'd help the homeowners make a claim with their insurance company and kind of walk them through the whole process from claim to building the roof. And I was proud to be selling something that people needed to protect their home and their family. Turns out I was pretty good at it. So probably like a lot of people who started their own roofing company, I saw how much money I was making, and as I was driving around picking up payments from customers in the evenings, I started kind of doing the math. And if I was making this much, I knew how much the owner was making, and he wasn't driving around at 6 o'clock at night knocking on doors or picking up checks. So I started my own business. I sold a ton of roofs, but the business demanded my constant presence. I was doing everything. I was selling, I was collecting the checks, I was putting the crews together, I was running production, and I knew if I wanted to scale what I was doing into a real profitable business, I was gonna need some help. So I rented a small office space and eventually started hiring some back office staff and some sales reps, bought some trucks and trailers, and I had them wrapped, and they looked really nice. And the business grew, but so did the bills. And on paper, business was good. We had plenty of jobs lined up with approved insurance claims, but getting paid took forever. I mean, like forever. And while everybody else was looking forward to Fridays, I hated Fridays. Fridays sucked because that's when I had to make payroll and pay all the bills. On more Fridays than I want to remember, I was actually moving money from my personal account into my business account to keep the business running. And I was thinking to myself, like, the money's supposed to be flowing the other direction, right? So I started looking for options, and there weren't any good ones. The bank wouldn't give me a loan because I didn't have the financials to back it up. And the only people that it seemed like would loan me money were these merchant cash advance companies at 60% interest and daily payments. I didn't really have a choice, so I ended up paying enormous fees that were keeping me from growing. I was doing more business, but the only people that seemed to be getting rich were these MCA companies. While I could solve all of the other problems in my business, there was one problem that I couldn't solve because it was a structural problem related to this industry. This problem was crippling my business, and it's probably the same one that may be holding you back if you're a business owner, and it's cash flow. The poor cash flow is the root of all evil. And I've got lots of friends in the roofing world, and when they're honest with me, they tell me that they're fighting the same battle. I realized that if I could solve this, that I could help my business and help my friends grow theirs too. That's what led me to create SquareDash. So now, rather than having to wait 8 or 10 weeks to get your money after all of the processes and approvals with an insurance claim, SquareDash actually pays you instantly on any approved insurance claim that you have. You'll have that money in your account to buy materials, pay your people, and leverage the revenue that you actually already created. And we've made it as simple as possible to use. All you have to do is upload a copy of an approved scope in your contract, and our AI turns every insurance job into a retail job that gets you paid in real time. No welcome calls, no credit applications, no waiting on the mortgage company, just fast, easy cash flow so you can grow your business. If you want to learn more, there's a link somewhere around this video. You can just go to squaredash.com. Very simple. You can book a demo with a member of our team, because I've been where you are. I mean, I still do roofing jobs as they come to me on a referral basis, and I use SquareDash for my own business. So please click a link, schedule a demo, reach out to us. I would love for myself or one of our team members to visit with you, learn more about your business, and learn how we might be able to help you solve any cash flow constraints that you may be having and keep your sales guys selling instead of collecting money. I hope you enjoy the content, and please reach out if we can help. Thanks.